Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee Tea Paper. My name's Louise, and before we get into our calm journal prompt for the next week, I just want to let you know that over on Instagram and also on my YouTube links, I have a link to a form because I have started up a monthly surprise happy mail. I know that having a pen pal is not for everybody. It's a bit of a commitment. However, we all like to receive something nice in the mail that's not a bill or your superannuation statement or a magnet from the local electrician. So, with that in mind, I thought that once a month I will draw someone randomly from who've gone in and filled in the form. It's a very innocuous form. It's things you would expect: your name, your postal address, what you like, botanical, kawaii, what's your color, just that kind of thing. So I'm not collecting data for any nefarious purposes. It's just to send out a happy mail to someone as a little surprise once a month. So I will be drawing that on the 31st of October. And so if that's something that you haven't seen yet or you haven't joined in yet and you would like to, yeah, go and check out the links on my Instagram or in my YouTube thing. I'll put a little screenshot, or I will have a screenshot of where to find those things while I've been talking, so you're not just looking at my hands doing all kinds of actions. With that out of the way, I really enjoyed this one last week, and it was it actually prompted some very kind comments, and I thank everyone who left a comment here on my channel or over on Instagram about how much they liked my spread, because it was a bit of a struggle to just restraint. So yeah, so let's see. We don't actually have all that many left for the year. We're getting to the pointy end, aren't we? So we'll put this one back. I think I put a piece of washi on the one that I did first in the year. Oh, I don't want to lift any of these up. Oh, here we go. Yep, so we've only got like a handful, like a Uno handful of cards left. Now, I hope that hasn't panicked anyone. Okay, let's have a look. Goldie Hawn, hey? What does Goldie Hawn have to say? Our greatest defense against stress is the ability to change our minds, to change our thinking. That's a really interesting one. I've never really thought about, I guess, addressing stress through changing your thinking about it. It's been more about trying to eliminate things that make me feel stressed, or trying to come to terms with things that are within my control and things that are not within my control, and just letting those things happen rather than getting, dramatic about them. I guess that is about sort of changing your thinking, isn't it? I have to go away and have a think about this. Yeah, okay. Right. I'll meet you back here. Okay. How did you go with this quote? If you're journeying along with me, what sort of things did you put together? I kind of went a bit left of field, I guess, and I got thinking about, this ability to change our minds or to be open to change our thinking, to be open-minded. For me, I think one of the great ways to do that is through travel, particularly in a country like Australia, which is so big. You can go so far and travel for days and days and weeks and still not actually leave your state, let alone your country. We use the same currency over the whole country. There's the same shops all over the country. It's quite, even though some places might have more seasonal variation or different kind of flora or fauna, it's really very similar over the whole place. So one way that I think is very beneficial to be a bit more flexible, a bit more open-minded, ability to sort of cope with stress and change is through the medium of travel. When you're traveling, things tend to throw themselves up at you, and you know, all the best laid plans and so forth. So, with that in mind, that's kind of the path I went down. So I got out my box. I have a box of travel stuff, which normally I keep for my travel journals. So it's quite interesting to look at it without having a destination or a trip in mind, and just kind of a broad travel theme. I did, however, I got this sticker on my most recent trip to Malaysia. This is from Penang. This is some of the street art from Georgetown. And I really liked this one for a number of reasons, because it's the most recent place I've been to, but also because you've got two kids on a bike, and for a lot of us, that's our first means of freedom, of getting around and traveling. So I thought that kind of fitted in with this idea as well. And of course, this is a form of graffiti, and yet it's embraced in Penang as street art. And that's kind of been a change in thinking as well. Street art, graffiti as art. And yeah, I think back to Banksy and that exhibition I went to last year featuring a lot of his artworks, whether it was an official one or not, I don't know, but it was definitely recreations of his artworks. So, with all that in mind, geez, there seems to be a lot of caveats today. But I thought I'm just going to light a candle. That's my another one of my defenses against stress. Light a candle. And yeah, just gonna get into it. I've got kind of this random travel, tickety thing. Have a good day. Some travel pet tape, just random bits and pieces. A map. I love looking at maps. I used to make maps for my work. Some more of that pet tape, a camera. That's part of what I like when I'm traveling, is taking photos and videos. Of course, a little homage to Traveler's Notebook. Here are the two people looking at a map, planning. Another one, I don't know if I'll use all of these, but it's just what I put together, and it's sort of in a similar like theme and color. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now, put on some music, and let's just see where this takes us. That's the end of my journal spread for today. How did you go with this one? What path did you take for this quote from Goldie Hawn? I'm sort of back to my maximalism. Definitely in my comfort zone, I think. Let me know how you went. And yeah, don't forget, if you want to be in with a chance to win a surprise Happy Mail, go check out that form. Till next time, stay safe, take care. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Bye.